Hello and welcome to the British Dapper, and today we're looking at a suit made by Magee. So I picked this suit up a couple of weeks ago from on eBay. It's a Magee 100% wool, and they've been established since 1866. They specialise in tweeds, predominantly Donegal tweed. They're an Irish tailoring firm. They make really lovely quality suits, along with other things as well. But it's the suit that drew my attention. I got it for £20, which is nothing really. It's not quite to my measurements, but it's good across the shoulders, and the sleeve length is nice, just right. The shoulders, chest area is good. So the only thing really I need to change is, as you can see from this picture here, it's more to do with the aesthetics of the length of the jacket and the trousers, the cut of the trousers. And that's one I'm going to change. I'm going to get them altered locally, and so this video is in two parts. The second part, which will be after I've had the alterations, and so the total video will be from start to finish, and see what you think. I'm looking at transferring these trousers to a slimmer tapered leg, and also we're looking at a turn up on the trouser, which I think is more in keeping with the style of suit. So here we have the suit returned from the tailors. It didn't cost much. It actually cost in total £30 to have the jacket altered and the trousers taken in. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a turn up on them, only because they'd been adjusted before and there wasn't enough material to actually create a decent turn up on them. But having said that, for the amount of money that invested in this suit, I still think it was really worthwhile. And although the alterations seemed in some ways not necessary, they made a lot of difference in the overall end look. As you can see from here, the jacket has been taken in a little bit, and it's made a significant difference in the length of the jacket. It's only been raised about 1.5 inches, but it makes a lot more difference in the overall length, and it's more proportioned to the length of the total body length. So for example, you're really looking at half, whereas before it was well under that, and it did look like it was too long. So that slight adjustment has improved that look. Now when it comes to the trousers were taken in slightly, and they were taken in by 1.5 inches in the taper. So as you can see here, a much more silhouetted, narrower look. And I would suggest, if you're quite a large person, then always go for a tapered trouser. It does slim it down, and it, unfortunately, with quite a wide suit, if you're a larger proportion person, it can make you look even shorter than you are, purely because the width of the trousers at the break can make you look a lot shorter and stout. Whereas a tapered look on something that's quite large actually does bring it in a little bit, and actually make it aesthetically look a little bit more pleasing, and makes you look a little bit less short and stout. So yeah, so overall I think a reasonable look for a total of £50. That's £20 for the suit and £30 for the alterations. Now if you're going to do this, there are a few things you really need to take consideration of. So one is buying the suit on eBay is fine, but let's be honest, you don't know where that suit's been. So when you get it, consider having it dry cleaned. The other thing to bear in mind is if it's like this is 100% wool, lovely fabric, really well constructed. But if it's been in somebody's closet for a number of years and the moths have been at it, then you'll start finding little moth holes in the jacket or in the trousers, and that really does defeat the object. So it's one of those things that you can't necessarily guarantee before you get the suit that it's going to look like that or have those imperfections. But it's something that you need to bear in mind when you're bidding on something or you're buying something that's second hand. So just be mindful of that. In this case, it's a lovely suit, mint condition, and there is no imperfections like that. So I really did get a very good deal. As I said, their suits ranged from £300 off the peg up to £1,000 or so. So I got a good buy for the amount of money, and it's a really nice suit. This suit is going to be featured in some of our future videos. I've got a series of 3 videos coming up which harks back to my younger childhood days, and that is based on the countryside, the market town and the city looks. And this goes back to when I was a child, what I observed people wearing in those environments on a day-to-day basis. So if you enjoyed the video, then give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, then please feel free to do so. We love constructive comments, so if you'd like to make some, just jot them down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So until next time, take care.